Cool. So, thanks Rob for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Not a bother. So basically, we just want to get a sense of what your campaign is about so far. So, do you want to introduce yourself first of all?
Well, my name is Robert Sheahan. I'm a third-year business and marketing student. I'm from West Limerick, and I'm running for the position of president of University of Limerick Students' Union this year.
Brilliant. So, if you were to give us your main campaign point that you think that you, if elected president, that you would bring out if you were elected.
Well, first and foremost, the Students' Union exists to represent the voice of all the students here in this college, university I should say, sorry. And I genuinely think that it is our duty to provide a suitable platform in which we encourage all of our students to voice their opinions, their questions, and even possible solutions they have to some things that have to relate to anything to do with the student day-to-day welfare.
So would you have any proposals to maybe increase engagement with the union, so they haven't had quorum at an AGM yet this year?
Definitely, and I think it should be a 100% continuous campaign. It shouldn't be one video blog, or it shouldn't be 1 week of campaigning. It should be a constant to the students. We are your union. We exist for you. Tell us what you want so we can do it.
And how would you go about it? Would you use on focal? Do you think that the lack of a campaigns and services officer and the lack of a communications officer has affected the union?
Of course it has affected the union. I mean, the effects can be seen. And I genuinely think that it's a learning curve in how to pick up the slack, but there's always room for improvement. And so it's up to the 3 sabbatical officers who are elected, hopefully myself included, to pick up the slack of the lack of those 2 offices, and to also hopefully encourage students to get on board and work with us.
Do you think that the referendum this year was run well on the student centre and the other 2 things? And if so, would you run it again? Because there are some proposals already to run it again.
Well, to run it again straight away almost resonates, the sound of Lisbon too, and we all know what a detrimental effect it had just for the image of those people.
Okay.
So I genuinely think that a revote is definitely a possibility. If the students want it, they should definitely have it. So first and foremost, we should ask the students, do they want to revote? And if they do, then by all means it's our duty to give them a revote on it. But if you're to ask my personal opinion, I mean, we could wait another year, see if the offer is still on the table then, because we have the, I suppose, a gift and a curse in a sort of sense that we lose a year and we gain a new year of students, and those students all have new opinions that have yet to be heard as well.
Great. So let's roll it back a little bit. Tell us a little bit about your involvement in the Students' Union up to now.
I got involved when Campaigns and Service Office existed back in beginning 2009. I was volunteering in the office at the time, just helping out with campaigns, really getting a flavour for what the union was about. Really just excited because I saw what the union stood for, and I thought it was a really good thing. And so, I was part of campaigns such as the free fees protest we brought to Dublin at that time. So I got first-hand experience what it was like to be part of a campaign that earned the respect of all the people involved. And it's just a pity we haven't seen more of the same since.
So would you propose, for instance, with the student fees that are coming down the line, would you propose going to Dublin again, or?
Money is a factor in everything. So again, why can't we let our students decide?
Okay, so if there was a protest organised in the morning, would you be on the bus?
Would I personally be on the bus? If the students said they wanted to go, then I would have to go with them, definitely. That would be my duty.
Okay, very good. So, in terms of things that have happened this year, the reduction in the medical centre fees and other issues that have faced students that have made it harder to be a student at the moment, what would you do as president to alleviate the burden of being a student if you're a little bit more disadvantaged than others?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that question, because I do recognise the fact that it is tough to be a student nowadays. It's a very tough environment. You not only have financial worries, but you have academic worries, you have your whole social life as well. I mean, that all counts towards your development as the person you're going to be for the rest of your life. And you have employment worries in this country. So, I mean, students have a lot to worry about. And I think, it's our duty, really, to try and alleviate some of those worries. In terms of reducing the medical centre fees, yes, they were reduced. But now we need to carry on from that. We need to go another step further. We can't just stop and say, look, we did that. What we have to say is, now that we have it down so far, we need to see, does the service need to be improved to justify the money students are paying? Or would students rather service stay the same, and can we lobby for another further reduction in the fees for medical centre?
Brilliant. So one question that I want to ask everybody is, if you were the Students' Union President this year, would you have done anything differently?
Well, obviously, because I wasn't the Student Union President this year, and everybody is different. Everybody. I mean, you could ask that question to every student in this college, and their answer will be, of course, they would have done something differently.
Can you give us any specifics of anything you would have done?
Anything specific that I would have done differently? I suppose while trying to steady the ship, I would have also tried to keep it moving. Okay. Whereas what we only seem to have got was a steady ship. Okay. And I really do believe now that it's really time to get the union moving forward and coming up with new initiatives, cost-effective initiatives, and really showing its students that we are there for them, we support them fully, and we are here for them. We exist for them.
Brilliant. So is there anything you'd like to say before we wrap up?
I'd just like to say thanks for having me. If anybody has any questions throughout the week, I'm knocking around. And that please vote. Whatever you do, please vote this Thursday the 14th. You can vote vote.ulsu.ie.
Great. And do you have a website you want to plug before you?
Just the Facebook page.
Okay.
Facebook.com.
Well, thanks a million, Rob. Great having you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.